Hello, my Leo. How are you, my loves? Yes, I am a bit under the weather. That's why I have not been doing my daily releases, but I also have been working on something very special for my subbies, new and old. I have been working on creating your stones for you. I know you noticed that I wear stones. I want to let you know these are stones of abundance. I started wearing these stones about, I want to say about 8 months ago. And I would say 3 months after wearing them, I've always worn stones. Tiger's Eye is one of them. Okay, Tiger's Eye is one of them. This stone is tourmaline. Tourmaline gets rid of negative energy. This stone, I'll be honest with you, I forgot the name of it, but it's damn sure working positive things in my life. And this stone right here came from an Egyptian store so that I can have vision, spiritual vision that has been working for me in several areas. And I'm telling you right now, these stones are not a joke. They are just like the stones or just like the herbs that come from the earth. I tell people this all the time that cure cancer. Stones eat, live, and breathe from your energy. And you need to understand that they have very wonderful properties that you know, I went from having absolutely nothing, you know what I'm saying, and not knowing where my life would be going, and I didn't know what I would be doing. I knew I had a strong sense of intuition, and I never imagined myself, you know, being in a place where I am right now. But I will tell you, you know, I wear stones to just keep my mind right, you know what I'm saying. And this is a stone that I actually just created just now. It's amethyst. And amethyst, what amethyst does, and it has a beautiful little charm on it. Amethyst, what it does is it makes it so that things don't have control over you, that you have control over what it is that you want to have control over. Okay? It makes it so that things are not the boss of you, that you are the boss of everything in your life. Okay? So I have created several stones. I'm getting ready to go ahead and upload the stones onto my website, but until then, just know that they are available. I have stones that will go ahead and change negative energy into positive energy. For those of you who have just gone through a breakup and you're all engulfed in those feelings associated with going through a breakup, whether you have been with this person for 10 years, 20 years, whatever the case may be, it will alchemy that energy into something that you can use as a power tool, where you can go ahead and just use it as a learning experience, okay? So I really strongly recommend that you guys go ahead and get your stones. I don't care what kind of stone it is that I've made. I don't care how long it took me to make it. Each one is handmade with my hands, and I'm letting you know they have been soaking in oils of prosperity, abundance, and well-being, and I let them soak in those oils for about 2 weeks before I even started creating these stones. And do that out of love for you guys, because you guys are light workers. You guys don't understand it. You guys don't understand it when I tell you that. You guys are light workers and you have some very important things to do. I've been on the phone with environmental scientists. I've been on the phone with people who have so many amazing gifts. And I really wish you guys would go ahead and start capitalizing on what it is that you do, okay? And what it is that God has given you to do for the planet. Not only for the planet, but also for yourself. So with that being said, don't sleep on these stones, okay? Because every stone that I wear, I'm going to tell you right now, these abundant stones right here have changed my life. It's made it so I can take care of myself, my children, my entire household. And I still got money left over, baby, to bless those who need to be blessed. I am not a selfish individual in any way, shape, or form. I keep it 100 with everything that I do. Now, I know that was a long intro, so let's get into your reading. Before I do the reading, I notice that it comes out best when I go ahead and I pull your Keepers of the Light Oracle cards first, so that we can talk about the theme associated with where a lot of you guys are at this time. I want you guys to end the year off totally full of nothing but, you know, positivity. I want you to go into this new year knowing that everything is in your favor. Please believe that your thoughts create your reality. Okay? If you tell yourself a bunch of negative stuff, I'm telling you, it's going to manifest. Don't do that. I want you guys to go into this new year knowing that everything that you want, everything you never thought that you could get, it's at your fingertips. It's at your fingertips. And you don't even have to work as hard as you think that you do to make these things come into fruition for you. Okay? So, I'm going to pull 2 cards. This is going to tell me what the theme is with regards to what you're going through. First card that you got is by Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael ain't no joke, and I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. Trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Put that right here. Next card that you got. Holy amethyst. And what did I tell you guys about those amethyst stones? Divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. So you might have thought that the intro was just a bunch of jibber jabber. I'm telling you straight up. I don't have stones, you know what I'm saying? I don't have 1,000 of them because I'm making them hand by hand. You understand what I'm saying? So I only have so many of so many. So therefore, if you want your stones, I recommend that you purchase them. PayPal has been giving me problems, so what I recommend you do is you send me an email at tarotreadingsfrombeyond@gmail.com. Go ahead and let me know which service of mine that you prefer. If you want a general reading in addition to getting your stones or whatever, let me know what it is and I will send you an invoice and you can make a payment based on whatever method you'd like to use. You can bypass PayPal and go ahead and I can send you the invoice, pay it as soon as possible so I can go ahead and fit you in as soon as possible, okay? Last shuffle, my loves, and we will talk about where you are and how the end of the year is going to step off for you, okay? I'm smiling because I know that for those of you who have been doing that spiritual work for yourself, I know for a fact 2019 is going to be the year of your dreams. It's going to be the beginning of the rest of your life. I'm telling you, I've been doing so many readings lately for people, and it's just been making me so happy because it's been showing me that a lot of you have been putting that work in, that spiritual work. And as a result, you guys are starting to see your lives change. You're starting to see it. You're starting to see it. Your money's starting to pick up. Your thought process is starting to pick up. Everything is starting to pick up. People who don't belong in your life, you're saying ixnay. And even though you may have a certain type of feeling about it because you might have been used to being in that relationship for a while, you could be used to being a heroin addict for 50 years. But does that mean you should be one? No. So if you've been in a relationship that's been totally garbage for you, I don't care how old you are, honey, it's always somebody for somebody. Give yourself a chance at happiness. Give yourself a chance at happiness because the universe has got your back. So let's get started. First card, Queen of Cups. You guys are carrying that Queen of Cups energy. You guys are just ready to say, you know what? I'm not with the fuck shit. I don't want to be a part of this negative crew. I want to love. I want to be love and I want to attract love. That's what I'm all about. For those of you who just ended relationships, you want love. And so therefore you want to be the epitome of what it is that you want to attract. Good job. Perfect. Perfect mentality to start the year off with. Perfect. I promise you, perfection. Perfection. And if you are in a relationship, that tells me that you're being creative with the way that you are going about doing things so that come this new year, if you are in a relationship, you're being creative and you're coming with new forms of love, different forms of love to just kind of shake up the relationship and make it that much more spicier. For those of you who have gone through a breakup, you understand what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of you are becoming the epitome of what it is that you want in return. Good, good, good. It's all good. And I'm proud of you for doing that, okay? Yeah, because you're the epitome of love, you got suitors coming running in. trying to see what you do, see what you about. They want to know. They want to know. And they're wondering, is this person going to give me a short harvest or not? But if they get involved with you, they're going to see, they ain't going to get nothing from you but the 10 of Pentacles. They're not going to get a short harvest. They're going to get a full harvest. They're not going to be able to get enough of you. And the moment that you get involved with somebody and they start showing you short harvest type behavior, you already know. End it before it even begins. I feel like many of you who have ended relationships are at a point now where maybe some of you don't want to entertain any other suitors because you still can't get your mind off of what you left behind, whether it was good for you or not. That's why I recommend you guys go ahead and purchase one of these stones right here. Because one of these stones right here will go ahead, change your mentality behind that, give you the opportunity to start looking at things from a different perspective. Promise you that. Promise you that. I'm not gonna make promises that I can't keep. You stealing from yourself as long as you don't give an opportunity to other people who actually really want to give you the best that they got. They want to give you their time. They want to give you love. You know what I'm saying? But you're stealing from yourself by thinking about Mr. Yesterday. Be in the present. Think about presently what you learned from being in that relationship. Think about it. What did you learn? What did you learn? Didn't you learn that you deserve better than what this person was offering you? That's what you learned. So use it to your advantage. Use it to this day and use it in your future. Everything that happened in the past is over. It's in the past. You can't bring the past back. You can't change the past either. But what you can do is use it to your advantage. You've moved on from things that no longer serve you. This card represents thought. You see the swords? Swords represent thought. You have taken all of the thoughts that you accumulated in the relationship. You're taking them with you into the future. And that is your spirit guide going ahead and rowing that boat and taking you and whomever it is you deem valuable, whether it be your children or whomever, taking what is important with you so that you can go to calmer, better waters. I already explained the significance of water. Baby, nothing can grow without water. You are water. You are water. Because without you, baby, nothing can grow. What are you telling yourselves, my Leos? I need to know, what are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself that you ain't worth it? Are you telling yourself that you ain't worth shit? Or are you telling yourself that you're worth everything? I recommend you tell yourself the latter. Some of you may be going through legal issues behind the breakup. Or some of you may be working with other people, your friends, things of that nature, to get you through hard times. We all go through them. There's nothing wrong with telling your business to your friends to get help, and make sure that your friends are actually really good friends. Because if they're not, they'll have a field day with what you tell them. They'll have a field day with everything that you tell them. So make sure that the people you tell your business to are the people that you can trust. Because if you can't trust them, and if you have an inkling that you can't trust them, trust me, they're going to have a field day with everything that you tell them. Everything that you tell them, they're going to love it, and they're going to go tell Mary over there, and they're going to go tell Stephen over there, and honey, you're going to be the hot topic. So make sure that whenever you tell your business to anybody, make sure you tell it to somebody that you know you can trust. And if you have any doubts whatsoever with regards to you being able to trust them, don't tell them a damn thing about your business, because some people get so much of a high out of telling other people's business, you would be surprised, honey. Too many people enjoy listening to your pain and then going ahead and talking to other people about it like it's some kind of wonderful, amazing adventure when you're actually going through some really difficult time in your life. If there's anybody around you that you can't fully trust, don't be so desperate to tell your business to anybody, because I'm going to tell you right now, people get a kick out of, you know what I'm saying, listening to your hardships sitting there listening to everything you saying. They sitting there and they'll make you a cup of coffee and they act like they really care about you and stuff like that. The minute you walk out the door, they hop on the phone and start telling all your business. If your intuition is telling you that that's what's happening, stay away from people like that. Use your intuition. Many of you have walked away from relationships that did not serve you in pursuit of happiness. That's the only way that you can get to happiness, is by walking away from things that no longer serve you. So for those of you who have made that painful decision to walk away from things that no longer serve you, relationships that no longer serve you, I'm damn proud of you for doing that, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's not easy. Sometimes we stay in relationships because we're so used to being in them. You know what I'm saying? We're so used to being in them. The other person walks in and out the door all the damn time. You don't even know what the hell they're doing. They could have 5 families throughout the damn country some damn where, and you wouldn't even know, because this person just knows. Every weekend they could walk out the front door and they can go do whatever they want because they got an in-house babysitter, and that in-house babysitter is you. And then once you started to realize what was really going on around here, you were like, yeah, if I'm gonna be the in-house babysitter, I'm gonna do that by myself, and I'm gonna make sure that I keep my precious goods away from you, baby, because you don't deserve them. And I'm no longer giving to people who don't deserve anything about me. Okay? I know my value and I know my worth. And I'm not going to sell myself short ever again. And this is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. 2019 could be the beginning of the rest of your life if you allow it to be. Depends on your mentality. It depends on what you're telling yourself. Are you telling yourself that you can make it? Or are you telling yourself that you just can't do it? What are you telling yourself? Because what you tell yourself is what creates your reality. I promise you, and I'm telling you the truth. You can manifest whatever it is you want right now. So for those of you who are dealing with the short harvest, it came in the same. I do my readings in column version. Okay? So this magician came in alignment with the short harvest. So for those of you who are having a difficult time when it comes to money, I have stones associated with that. Any stones that have any green in them, I'm telling you straight up, they will assist you in your financial endeavors. And again, I'm going to update my website tonight. For those of you who want any services from me, from now on, what I'm doing is I'm creating invoices for you guys. I will send you an invoice. If you email me at tarotreadingsfrombeyond@gmail.com, let me know which service you prefer. Let me know if you want a stone or not, or bracelets or whatever. I make them for children as well. Let me show you the ones that I make for children. And the reason why I'm doing this, I'm doing it before Christmas, so that for those of you who want to go ahead and give them as Christmas gifts, you have time to do that. That's why I'm working so hard to make sure that they're done. This is that amethyst stone that I was telling you about. Amethyst makes it so that, you know what I'm saying, things can't control you, that it puts you in a position to where you're controlling yourself and you're controlling what it is that you want control over. This stone is for depression. This stone will go ahead and alchemy those depressive feelings. This is tiger's eye. This tiger's eye stone to make it so that you can see things clearly, rather than the way you'd rather see them. This stone has love quartz, and it also will alchemy that negative energy into something more positive. This stone is also for depression. It'll go ahead and eat it up like a damn shark. This stone is also for depression. Trust me, I make them so that they look mad fly on you. Mad fly. Mad fly. Trust me. Trust me. It's a good look. Promise you. I got good taste, baby. And the ones for children, let me show you the ones that I make for the little ones. Okay? The little ones should be wearing stones as well. This is for a little wrist. Okay? It says love on it. And it has nothing but love quartz all around it. Okay? I have several of those as well. Place your orders as soon as you possibly can, baby, because there is no endless supply, because I make them by hand. Back to your reading. You are in manifestation mode. Everything you think, you're manifesting. Everything that comes out your mouth, you're manifesting. I also teach candle magic to teach you how to go ahead and manifest what it is you want in your life. I can tell you exactly what it is that you need to do and how you go ahead and manifest so many positive things into your life to the point where negativity has no place in your life at all. It can't even walk through your threshold because you have burned the correct candles in your life and in your home. This card represents completion. Many of you have decided that what needs to be completed is complete, as difficult as it was for you to walk away from whatever it was that you walked away from. And many of you are being very weary of who you allow into your life, which is a very smart thing to do. It's not smart to just let any old body into your life. Be very weary of the people that you let into your life, because everybody does not have your best interest at heart, and you know that. You know that. So be very picky with who you choose to be around. Be very picky with who you choose to let into your inner circle. Because I'm going to tell you right now, some people just want to be in your inner circle because they ain't got nothing else to do besides sit and worry about what you doing, what you got going on, and all of that, honey. And if you get to start telling your business, start telling them your most inner, darkest, most secrets, they'll go and turn around and go tell that shit to somebody else, and then make it sound like that's not what they're doing at all. It's very hard to find genuine people on this planet. I hate to break that shit down. Even the person that you're sleeping with in the bed, somebody that you've been sleeping with for 8 years plus, I'm telling you right now, you don't even know where they stand. It's hard, and that's a hard pill to swallow. But once you swallow it, I'm telling you right now, it acts as a Motrin, because it allows you to go ahead and accept what is, and it allows you to go ahead and say, okay, I know what bad looks like, I know what good looks like, and I'm about to go step into that good. I'm getting ready to get away from that bad. And this new year starting off is going to be a new year with a new me, a new attitude, with new agendas, new objectives. Things that I used to think were important are no longer important anymore. Things that are important to me now are the things that Spirit told me to go ahead and focus on. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm rolling with Spirit from now on. You're at that point now where you got that kingly energy where you're like, you know what? I could be warm when I want to be warm, but please don't cross me, because if you do, I'm going to have to let you know where we stand. That's what the King of Wands does. King of Wands understands, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let you steal from me. I'm not going to let you do anything to me that is inappropriate. It came in alignment with that theft card. Anybody who tries to steal from you, they're going to catch your wrath in some way, shape, or form. And I'm not talking about in an illegal form. I'm saying you're going to let this person know where you stand and what the rules are according to them being a part of your life. If they're going to be a part of your life and they want to go ahead and do these little thievery ass type things, when people talk about you behind your back, that's theft. That's theft. They stealing your personal information for their own personal gratification. You know, it's weird that people like to do that, but they damn sure do like to do that. And you know that. You know that. And these stones that I am telling you, that I am making for you guys, are specifically to help you identify who not to be around and who to be around. I recommend Tiger's Eye for those types. If you don't know who to trust and who to be around, I'm telling you, the Tiger's Eye will show you. Tourmaline will too show you who to be around and who not to be around. Your spirit just will not be well with whomever it is that you're around. Those stones will make it, they will show you who to protect yourself from. What I just say. They will show you who to protect yourself from. See, this person is obviously defending themselves against the actions of others. Fire, this is a fire card. This is a card that talks about, wands. Wands represent fire, action. You know what I'm saying? This is you defending yourself against other people's actions. Let the stones do all the work. Stay in prayer. Let the stones do all the work. If you feel like you need to defend yourself against other people's actions, get your tourmaline stones or get your tiger's eye stones. Many of you are getting ready to get news of work. You understand what I'm saying? Many of you are getting ready to, some of those people who never wanted to bite, who never wanted to get a hold of you before with regards to maybe some business ventures that you had before. Maybe at this time, I feel like in 2019, a lot of you are going to get those phone calls. People who should have called you a long time ago. Maybe you just might have time for them or not. Maybe you might have started doing business with other people because the other person slept and they didn't handle their business when they were supposed to with you. But I feel like you guys are going to get a lot of news of work. A lot of people are going to start wanting to work with you now. You know what I'm saying? And here's your counterpart, baby. For those of you who ended relationships, look at that. Same spread. Same spread. Look at husband and wife right there. Boom. You give love, they receive it, and they know how to give it to you even better. They know how to give it to you even better than you ever thought. Somebody who is your yin to your yang, baby. I'm telling you, it's coming. And whoever that you decided to leave behind is so full of anxiety because they don't want you to be in love with somebody else, but they also know they gave you a short harvest, and they also know that they can't manifest you back because they don't qualify for your type of credit. And you gave them plenty of time to do that. To walk away from 8 cups, that means you gave them plenty of time for them to show you that they can actually do what's right for you and do right by you, and they didn't do it. They didn't do it because they were too comfortable taking advantage of you. But now you're at a place now where you're ready to step up and say, you know what? I ain't doing this no more. And they never thought you'd do it, and you did it. And because you did it, even though you may be having a moment of feeling like, damn, a part of me is missing, a part of me is not feeling complete, a part of me is not really satisfied with the way things went down, and a part of me is not really satisfied. Of course you're going to feel like that. You know what I mean? That's just like being a child. If you got your ass beat every single day, day after day after day after day after day, even if you didn't deserve it, the day you don't get your ass whooped, you're going to be looking around like, damn, I'm surprised I didn't get my ass beat today. That's weird. What's that about? That's kind of what you're experiencing. You know what I'm saying? You got out of a negative situation, and it just feels strange because you're going into a different era. But I'm telling you right now, it doesn't have to be strange. It doesn't have to be negative unless you tell yourself that it has to be. So what are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself that it's a good thing or a bad thing that you got rid of somebody who didn't pay the bills like they were supposed to, weren't faithful? You wouldn't bet it on your life that they were faithful. They might lie to you and tell you with all their heart and soul, I never cheated on you. I never did anything. I never did this or that. I never, no. They'll fuck around and even put it on their kids if they never did that shit. But I'm telling you right now, your intuition is speaking to you loud and clear and telling you exactly what this person was all about. So what are you going to do? Are you going to sit there and play games with yourself when your intuition is telling you something ain't right about you, boo? You don't deserve my time or attention. So I'm ready to give somebody else an opportunity to show me that they know how to love me the right way. Because I damn sure know how to love the right way. You know who you are. You know if you know how to love properly. You know what I'm saying? Which means you deserve somebody who loves properly as well. When I see the Queen of Cups, King of Cups right here in your spread, I'm telling you right now, honey, you're getting ready to enter into a beautiful relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be a water sign. It just means that that's what they're embodying. That just means that that's the energy that they are embodying. And I'm telling you, the person that you went ahead and said later for you, they're full of anxiety. They want to be able to get back into your good graces before somebody else snatches you up. I promise you. And somebody else is going to snatch you up before they get the opportunity, because you can't go from a newborn to a grown-up overnight. And many of you are at adult status when it comes to love. You're not looking to be with somebody that's immature, that doesn't know how to love. You're looking for the real deal. It's time. You put the work in, okay? The other person didn't. You know what I mean? And they misjudged you. All they did was they sat and looked at what you did that was wrong in the relationship as if they weren't doing anything wrong. I'm telling you, it's those people who are real quiet, who say very little, who always want to portray this this perfection and portray this perfect image. Those are the ones you better keep an eye out for, because those are the ones who have the most to hide. Hear that motorcycle that went by? Yeah. Whenever you hear noise like that, whenever I make a statement, that's spirit. I'm telling you right there, telling you to pay attention to what that girl just said. I'm telling you, it's those people who are real quiet and real sneaky. Those are the ones that have the most to hide. You let die what needed to die so that you can create space for what needs to live in your life. That's what you did. Deaths are not easy. I get it. They're not easy. They're not easy at all. But I'm going to tell you right now, you want it to be easier? Purchase your damn stones. Purchase your stones. It'll change your life. Now, this Knight of Pentacles, whether you be male or female, I'm going to tell you right now, it's a slow-moving individual. And I will tell you this as well. This could be an earth sign. Or it could just mean that they value money more than they do love. This is a suitor. Why would a suitor be worrying about money instead of love? I've always been concerned when I've seen this card. This card has always made me raise an eyebrow like, I don't know if I'm interested in any slow-moving suitors. If you're interested in love, you're going to go grab it. You're about to go get what you know belongs to you. What you moving slow for? What do you need to think about? Either you interested in me or you're not. Either you're going to come get what you want or you're not. Looks like there's a slow-moving suitor that you probably either ended a relationship with or... Look at that, baby. This is your twin flame right here. I feel like many of you are getting ready to enter into twin flame relationships. There's a big difference between twin flame relationships and soulmate unions. I'm telling you right now, all those soulmate unions that you got into in the past, all they did was prepare you for the real deal. This is the real deal. I want you to look at all those colors in this picture. They embody every single chakra color there is. We have 7 chakras, okay? From the base chakra to the enlightened chakra. And there are 21 chakras in between each. And I'm going to tell you right now, that card embodies all chakra colors. Get ready for the best year that you ever did see. I'm telling you right now, this is the beginning of the rest of your life. This is what I'm telling all zodiacs who are ready. For those of you who understand my language, I'm telling you right now, you guys are getting ready to enter into the best time, the best season of your life. So don't get in your own way. Don't be your own blockage. All right? Don't be your own blockage. Watch the things you say. I don't want to hear any I can't, I don't know how, I don't, I can't, I'm scared. Don't do that. If you feel that you're having a hard time with that, book your readings ASAP. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell you what you're doing to sabotage your own blessings. Don't sabotage yourself. There are too many people out there more than willing to do that for you. You definitely don't need to work against yourself. So with that being said, my lovies, if you're interested in a private reading, I recommend that you go ahead and send me an email at tarotreadingsfrombeyond@gmail.com. Let me know which services that you are interested in, if you want to purchase any stones and things of that nature. If this resonated with you, hit like and subscribe. Glad to talk to you guys. Namaste.